Welcome back to Cold Front Convos. This is season 2, episode 3. Missed a few weeks, had a couple vacations planned, had some work stuff pop up. So we missed both the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Saints games. As far as recap, our last video was after the very exciting Baltimore Ravens game. And who would have? Well, I would have assumed Buffalo, after beating Baltimore, would have been 4-0 given the circumstance, but I would not have slated the Ravens to be 1-3 coming out of that. So,
yeah.
And Lamar's hurt.
Yeah, looking at 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. So
I still think that
it's going to get worse and it's going to get better.
Mm-hmm. I think it's more of an ego hurt than an actual hamstring hurt. But
I thought it during the time it was an ego hurt, but I'm surprised it was a 2 to 3 week situation. But you got him out, Roquan Smith's out, Marlon Humphrey's hurt, Matabike is out for the year, potentially his career with a neck injury.
Roquan will be out multiple weeks too.
Yeah. So that they're a dumpster fire right now, which is not what I anticipated.
Yeah, they went through all last year with like no major injuries or anything. So the fact that they were, it was bound to get them at some point. I guess I heard some stat like today that it's like every 10 years, because I guess in like 2005 they had like a bunch of major injuries, and then in 2015 same thing. Like I can't remember all of them. Today, I listened to it quickly on the radio. Chris Canty was kind of going through it. Yeah, so they also threw out something like, when do people start calling about Derrick Henry? Thinking about that.
Like, I mean, he's definitely
probably calling Baltimore right now about Derrick Henry's services.
Yeah, he's a monster. Take him out of the AFC.
Yeah, I mean, you probably still get a first rounder for him too at this point.
No, second rounder probably. But you think Chiefs are calling him? You think they would send him to Kansas City?
I don't think they'd send him to the Chiefs.
Not with Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. I think that Kareem Hunt does a good enough job for them on those goal line plays, and
they've got
for them, I think it's more receivers.
Outside of Mahomes right now, they have no running game. They have zero running game.
Yeah,
I think that's a problem with their offensive line, though. I mean, they have two new offensive linemen this year.
They'll put them both. Yeah.
No, I can see him going to somewhere stupid like
the Chiefs' offensive line is
Chargers.
terrible.
But I can't see him going to Kansas City, because I don't think Baltimore would make the trade with
Denver.
Maybe
they have J.K. Dobbins, but
I mean, it is all hypothetical as if they were going to move him. But
yeah,
he's been. I
think if they move him, they're just giving up on their season, though.
Which I think. I mean, their season I think is pretty much done. So,
right.
Oh, come on. Sorry.
No.
I mean,
Cincinnati's up 2.
I mean, they do, on the positive note, they do have an easy division.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to say, with Burrow out for the year,
the division to win,
Yeah.
Yeah, the Browns are trash. They always are. Burrow's out for the year, which frees up Cincinnati to not be as big of a threat, obviously, because Browning has been terrible.
Well, they have no offensive line for Browning to do anything.
True.
You see they have 4 guys blocking one player at one point in the game, and
it wasn't
got sacked.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that highlight. I mean, I went through our fantasy leagues and tried to give up Jamar Chase and Chase Brown for anything. Nobody wants either one of them.
Yeah, you sent me Chase and somebody else for Cook.
Yeah,
no, I'm good.
He's number 1 receiver. You can't keep Cook after this year, anyways. So
I'll keep him the rest of the year. It's week 5.
Hey, just saying, they got a bright future for Chase after this year.
Yeah. Anyways, well, the Steelers are middling. They're a middling team. So Baltimore still has a chance with Lamar healthy in a few weeks. If they can, I mean, they do play some crap teams. If they can steal a couple wins later in the season, at least make the playoffs. So,
I mean, Pittsburgh hasn't really played anybody good yet either, though. So being 3-1.
Who, the Ravens haven't played anybody good, you said?
No, the Steelers.
Oh, the Steelers. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I misheard you. So, well, to the Bills anyways, for what we've missed. Bills over Jets 30-10. Bills over the Dolphins, which was a close game until late, 31-21. And then Bills over Saints 31-19.
Which is also a close game until late.
That was way closer than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, Josh throws his first pick, but then that, to be honest, though, that didn't really affect anything. They got a 3-0 right after that.
Well, and at
Yeah.
that point, you can kind of call it an arm punt because the punter couldn't kick the ball more than 40 yards anyways.
Yeah.
So
True.
it was
Yeah, and then now he's hurt
and gone.
So-
Yeah.
I mean,
That's their third punter now this year.
Yeah.
So crushing it as far as the special teams pickups go. Get Corey Bojorquez. Where's he now? He's with somebody. Green Bay.
I thought he was in Green Bay.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe he's in Cleveland. He's still
Yeah.
playing, but I mean, we're not going to make a trade for a punter, obviously. But
I mean, we should have what's his name in Kansas City. So
Ariza,
Oh, Horizon, yeah.
well, alleged gang rapes fits in with Kansas City's culture.
yeah,
So-
he was not guilty.
Go Chiefs. Yeah. Well, I mean, the story of every game, though, essentially has been, well, from the Baltimore game, the Dolphins game was out of hand. Or I'm sorry, the Jets game was out of hand, and Brees Hall really didn't have the chance to get anything too much going. But the Dolphins ran pretty well, and then the Saints had 189, I think, rushing yards against us between
Yeah.
Kamara and who's their backup now?
Well, the
Newer guy.
Butler.
What's it, quarterback? What's his
Oh.
The
name?
quarterback ran all over us.
Freaking
too.
ran
Yeah.
for
No,
he had
yeah.
45 yards rushing in the
Well,
first half.
Rattler
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, the backup had like another
Rattler,
60
yeah.
yards too. So,
Yeah.
I still think like what was going on with our team last year was not getting separation downfield is
Still an issue.
contributing to like us doing these short passes. I don't think we
Right.
can get any separation to actually do anything deep. And then when Allen finally did, there was no separation. It got picked off.
yeah, and the safety made a heck of a play. I saw the
Yeah.
replay from a couple angles. He made a heck of a play
Yeah,
getting
he
over to that
did.
ball. But
Yeah.
I mean, Josh didn't throw a ball in the Dolphins game more than 15 air yards, I think it was. He didn't throw one ball more than 15 yards.
Right. It was
And
all
I
yards
think he only
after
threw
catch.
2 balls more than 11. Yeah.
Shakir.
And then the long touchdown to Shakir this week is that screen kind of play that they run, that little bubble screen.
And that was,
he
I don't
breaks
know how
3
he got
tackles.
out of that.
Like,
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the only play where somebody was open was Dalton Kincaid, wide open.
Which was
Yeah.
was a great throw, great route.
Mhm.
But it comes off of the fake to Shakir, or the same situation with Shakir over on the bubble. I was glad to see Samuel get involved early, but then they didn't really go back to him
Yeah.
later.
That was a wasted contract, I think. I mean,
Yeah.
but-
I
yeah.
agree. I agree with I like putting him in kickoff returns. If that's what we're going to use him for, then great. But they didn't even kick to him half the time, anyways. So
The only play that really made me kind of frustrated was was it 3rd down and like 2 when they did that
yeah, the hell was that?
short toss to Shakir, like and just nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
think it was-
I
think
don't
it was
understand
fourth-
why.
wasn't it 4th down? They went for it.
No, was it 4th down that they went for, or was it 3rd? I can't remember now.
I think it was 4th.
Was it 4th?
It was a
Yeah,
turnover.
you're right.
Yeah,
I think it was a
Yeah.
4th down.
But
think it
I
was a
don't
4th
understand
down.
why they didn't just run it in. It just didn't
Yeah.
make any sense to me.
no,
Dude,
roll
like,
Josh
he-
out.
It's kind of
Yeah.
the commentator
A
said
little
that
Like, I
was
know
just
you're not
it.
gonna-
like. Oh, I like the play call, but
I just
There
know
was
if you got
confusion.
Josh Allen in the middle, just have him run it down. I just don't get, trying to get fancy with it when you don't
In
need to.
a tight game.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah.
especially when Cook was having a great game. Like, at least give him a pitch outside or fake to a play action pass, quick slant or something. Roll Josh out.
Speaking
to
of
the
Cook,
right.
he's been their most. I mean, Allen's playing like, he's got 7 touchdowns. He has got his 1 pick,
Yeah.
but he's also got how many rushing touchdowns does he have? 2.
5.
He has 5.
Yeah.
Josh does.
Oh, I thought you said Cook.
No,
Oh,
Josh.
sorry.
No, I was going to say I know Josh has a couple.
yeah, I think
yeah, he
Josh
did
is
one-
too. Yeah, I think
Yeah, he had
did.
1 last game. Yeah.
But Cook
Two or
is
three.
averaging over 100 yards a game now. He's averaging 5.7, I think, a carry. And to Mitch's point, yeah, he's got 5 touchdowns and 1 in 8 straight, which is a Buffalo Bills record, which is kind of cool.
Well, if you heard Joe Brady talk this week on his little presser, he mentioned that we got to have Cook come January, so I would look for Ty Johnson to catch some carries this week.
Great,
especially since New England's they have like the second best run defense in the league.
I mean, give the ball as long as we're still getting yards. Let Ty Johnson and Ray Davis get the ball. I was going to make a comment about the disparity this year compared to last year. I mean, it was like Cook 50%, 25-25 for the other two guys, and they would run up or down depending on how many third downs we got and all that kind of stuff, But this year it's been 85 Cook, 15 the rest. And I think Davis hadn't had a touch in 2 of the 4 games.
And I think I was who was,
and
maybe it was
I mean,
WGR.
you're even seeing Cook on third down too.
Yeah, he's catching the ball more.
Delayed?
Look,
I
mean,
think I'm
good.
delayed
He's
or something.
He's our best player. Yeah, you might be delayed
very.
because already like 8 words in when you jumped in.
Yeah.
So,
so WGR, they're talking about the way the running back room is set up and the tight end room are set up is very similar. You got Cook and Kincaid, Knox and Ty Johnson, or vice versa. Ray Davis,
Hawes.
and then Hawes and Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, be very interchangeable people in those positions. And it's very similar how their stature and their play styles all replicate each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty interesting. Like I didn't ever think of it that way.
Yeah, it's almost running back by committee, tight end by committee.
Right.
But if it's a passing down, more often than not, it's going to be Kincaid.
Right.
But I mean, earlier against Baltimore, Knox had a couple catches. He had a couple catches against the Dolphins too. It just depends on. I mean, Allen doesn't really like he used to with Diggs or even Davis to an extent. He doesn't really zero in too much anymore on anybody particularly.
Right.
Whether that's knowing the route concepts of where guys are going to be and just being better at that now, over the years, or it's he's seeing the field so well. I mean, even that pick, like I said, guy makes a great play. Allen puts it in the right spot. Coleman just didn't have any space. It was even out on the outside of Coleman's shoulder when the guy takes it. So,
yeah, he said that that was the first pass that he could truly say it wasn't forced, but he put it in in a dangerous spot. But he's usually just taking what the defense gets, whether it's a 3-yard pass, a 6-yard pass. They're going to take it that way and get 4 first downs, 5 first downs to go down and score, as opposed to that downfield pass. But you also got to keep them honest, so you don't stack the box on you.
Yeah, I mean, I like doing just take what the defense gives you, but like I feel as we get further into the season, you're going to need to take like a deep shot somewhere, and you need to depend on somebody to get it. And I don't think we've proved that at all in this year, like the beginning of this year and last year. I don't think we've been able to do anything like that.
Yeah, we need another John Brown or somebody who can spread the field. And I mean, Gabe Davis was able to do that. So why can't Josh Palmer and Keon Coleman? Like Gabe Davis is not I don't think in the same level as those guys.
No.
Even Matt Collins was able to get downfield and get open across the middle, and I don't think we have that this year.
Only Shakir is the only guy that can do it, I think, consistently. Palmer's supposed to be the man beater, but if you look at I saw some DVOA stats that he's averaging the least amount of separation of all Bills receivers and less than Kincaid as well.
Yeah, and I had high hopes for him. I mean, long season to go, 4 games in. We'll see.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'll take the wins however they get them.
Yeah. At this point, just beat the bad teams like you're supposed to. Get your W's, and I mean, stats don't mean nothing really as long as you're winning.
They're also saying on the radio that like every game that you play, like teams play against the Bills, like that's their big game of the season. So every team's bringing as much as they can to every time they play the Bills. So, when you want them to blow these teams out, but they're just making sure they're they're tight with their coverage.
Well, and
Right.
and that's what kind of scares me going into this New England game. With New England coming off a big win for them. Stephon Diggs having his biggest game of the year. Coming back to Buffalo, bittersweet for some, not for most, but I think this will be a closer game than last week was, and the previous week against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I think it depends on Drake May if he plays how he, I mean, they played a shitty team and put up 40. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Drake May could end up, doing the same thing that Allen
We
used to
also-
do and throw a bunch of picks.
We also played a shitty team and only put up 31 and struggled to get there.
Yeah, true.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
what's that?
I was going to say they definitely they played conservatively from an offensive standpoint. Like the one deep pass that Allen made obviously was the pick or whatever. Then you get the Kincaid touchdown, but they're not running half of the stuff that they ran against Baltimore as far as scheme. And I should say, I mean, Cook's grinding yards, which is great. But our problem with only scoring 31 this week ends up being that the Saints just kept running the hell out of the ball, right? Like they kept converting on third down. They kept chewing up clock. I mean, normally we have 2 more possessions in a game. Prater didn't miss a field goal this week. He missed it against the Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, score
and the-
31, you should win. If
Same
you're the
breath,
Bills.
Yeah.
you take 3 series and you go freaking -1 yards in 3 series.
Well,
There was
Josh
a
got
lot of
sacked.
Yeah.
there's a lot
Twice.
of penalties in that game though too that were questionable. I think.
It was bad tackling, penalties. It was just
The Saints were the number 1 penalized team in the NFL, and they had 4 penalties the entire game when we had 9.
Yeah.
I mean, there was quite a few holding calls that weren't really holding calls. I think there was a block in the back or something that was called.
That was on that Cole Bishop pick,
Yeah.
which also, if they had scored there, it could have been a whole different game. They would have gone
Right.
into the half with the lead.
Well, and outside that Cole Bishop interception, I mean, do you look at sitting him next week? I mean, the guy's not playing well.
Hamlin's the backup.
Hamlin or Poyer. I mean, who do you go with? I
Poyer's
trust Poyer
not.
more than Hamlin.
I doubt Poyer's game ready.
Who's on the practice squad?
I don't even trust Rapp that much anymore. He doesn't look as good as he did before.
No.
I mean, our safeties are just really not
I think not having Douglas
cohesive.
is making it too.
Yeah, Trey
What?
got pulled at one point. He had holding calls left and right of pass interference.
Yeah.
So
I think he's still getting healthy too. I don't think Trey. I think Trey's capable of playing, but he's not at the level he would have been before he got injured. And he looked good in Hard Knocks, anyways. When they were talking about him in the on like GR and stuff like that about his rehab and how strong he was looking and quick in and out of his cuts. Then you watched him in the game since he's been back, and it's like he's playing further off guys than you're accustomed to seeing him play. You know what I mean?
right.
So, but he's also not a man corner. He's
And that's more their
he's his
scheme
own
now.
corner.
Yeah.
And Benford's a man guy. So
Yeah,
I get
I
nervous
mean,
for Benford because Rapp is going to kill him one of these days.
Yeah. He's
he
like a
flies
missile
in
out
on
there.
a lot of tackles late and
Yeah.
ends up, loading the pile or hitting one of our guys and rolling over top of them.
Yeah. So, Goose, why don't you? I know you're on a little bit of delay here, but why don't you give us what your thoughts are on the New England game coming up this Sunday night?
Yeah, so I think they got to do a better job like stopping the run and stuff like that than they've done in the past. I mean, I don't know if Ed Oliver's he's probably going to be out again this week. But so he and Milano would help that situation with running, stopping the run, but you got to hope that they can stop the run a little bit better than they have been. And Drake May's he doesn't scramble a ton, but if they put pressure on him, kind of like what they were doing to Rattler, and they allowed him to, and they don't have any lane protection or anything like that, they're going to end up they're just going to get torched. a little bit more so. And I think New England's defense is a little bit better than what they've been playing against recently. So could end up being tough, especially with, Vrabel always has a good, game plan, um, for, for big games. So it'll be interesting to see what they can do. Kind of hoping,
Yeah.
I mean, gotta control the clock and not, get off the field on third down. That's the big one. So.
I agree 100%. The third down defense has been terrible this season.
Mhm.
I couldn't tell you what the statistic is, what the percentage we're at right now on third down defense, but we have put teams in 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12, and they convert consistently. And I'm not even, it's not even like they get to 4th and 1 and they go for it. It's just, nope, 3rd and 8, we're getting 13.
Yep.
I feel like that's happened way more this year than it has in the past.
Between screens and QB scrambles up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's what Goose was talking. They're not, what's it like, lane integrity as they rush. They're getting that pushed out to the side kind of situation as they speed rush. And we're not spying Spencer Rattler like we would spy Lamar, or even even Bo Nix or someone like him. I to be honest, I don't even think we'll spy May
Mahomes
all that often either. Maybe on a third down, but or Mahomes, yeah. Mahomes has been running like crazy lately. So, yeah, I'm anticipating a lower scoring. I think this is probably the first. No, I'd say this. I was gonna say I think this might be the first week we don't score 30. I could see us getting to like 27 or 24. Couple extra field goals, less touchdowns type of situation for us this week. And the only reason I say that is they have a good secondary over there. Their linebacking core is not bad. They're not amazing, but I think they do rush with a purpose in New England. Enough that Josh will be continuing to do he's getting the ball out of his hand faster than he ever has in his career this year. And I think that'll be the situation too. We won't be taking deep shots because of the secondary. Even with Peppers gone, who, like Goose has said before, he's strong against the run more so than the pass. So I think we'll be leaning on Cook. Josh might throw it 20, 22 times in the game, like a 16 for 22 stat line, 180 yards, probably 2 touchdowns. But and I was going to mention this earlier. He just hit 45 games where he threw a touchdown pass and had a rushing touchdown, which is tied for the most all time with Cam Newton. And Cam Newton did it in, I think Josh was like 60 or 50 less games than Cam did it in, which is kind of crazy when you think about that. But that's my take on the upcoming game, I think.
I think we're going to go in the opposite direction of that. I think Josh is going to have a heavy passing game. With New England's run defense the way it is, I think we'll struggle a little bit there. I think Josh will run one in, throw 2, and Cook will have a touchdown. So I think we'll end up
that's fair.
with 4 and a field goal, and we'll hit the 30s. But it'll be a close game. We'll win by 6 to 9 points.
Yeah, I think the score, it's going to be close, but I think it kind of what Adam and Goose said. I think it's going to be a little bit of controlling the clock and just taking your time, being methodical about it, and trying to wear down the defense. So I think we're going to try and run as much as we can and do quick screen passes like we've been doing, and just try and wear them down. But I think it's going to end up being, 6 points that we win by.
Yeah, I don't know what the spread is. Mitch, are you aware of it right now?
No, I can give you an answer in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It is. Oh yeah, it's Sunday night.
I mean,
8.5.
8.5. Wow,
Minus
that's bigger than I thought.
7.5. Oh, 8.5.
8.5 on
Good.
DraftKings.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's at home. It's supposed to be a whiteout game. They're telling people to wear white shirts. One of the things the Bills never do that other teams do is they give everybody a T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like they're giving
out towels.
Yeah, that's annoying to me. Like, you got the money, Terry. Get some.
Listen,
Get
They
some
used to
Walmart
give.
and do 'em.
They used to give stuff out all the time.
I got a scarf one game. It's like
Yeah.
a nylon Bill scarf.
They used to, like, when I first had season tickets, they used to give stuff out all the time for free because it was the only way to get people into the games.
Well, yeah.
Now they don't do it at all
Those days
anymore.
those days
Yeah,
are
like-
long gone.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just don't get anything.
Yeah, I'd love to see like it's never going to be a Penn State whiteout, right? But I'd love to see something like that, like where the Bills, like I said, hand out 50,000 T-shirts and say, everybody put this on.
You know
I
what?
think that'd be
At the end of the day, they can get a sponsor to do that. Blue Light.
oh,
Light, if you're
1,000%.
listening. I mean,
Yeah.
You know how many shirts I got for our golf tournament that were sponsored shirts? Like, let alone if you're doing it for a Bills game like that. Come on.
Yeah, put a
Give
little
a
Labatt Blue
t-shirt.
logo right here,
Right.
and the Bills logo on the chest. They're the official beer, right? So,
M&T Bank, like they're another big sponsor. Like,
well, I mean, if you spent 60,000 T-shirts at $4 a thing, it might be $250,000 all in, but it's probably less than that by a long shot.
Yeah.
And then you got 60,000 Labatt Blue Light T-shirts rolling around that say "White Out" on the back and rivalry jerseys. But they put this. I got this on now. Obviously,
that logo. Yeah.
Put this logo on the shirt,
Yeah.
and people go nuts for it, or sell them for $5.
Right.
You know how many they'd sell? It's insane.
I'd buy one, and I wouldn't even go to the game.
Yeah. I wanted to say my my hot take for the game this week is that the Bills defense, I'm going to say Bosa and Rousseau both get 2 sacks. So I'm going to go 4 sacks on Drake May at least, 2 from each of the big pass rushers. And it's going to be because what's his name? The huge 5th round pick from Kentucky, Deontay something. Thompson?
Oh, no,
no, Carter's out.
no, not Carter. Walker. Is it Walker?
Walker. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah,
Guy's
Deontay Walker.
Guy's a freak of nature. He's
6'7", 320.
He's huge.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to get to May a bit. That's my bold prediction of the day.
Well, and it's funny you say that because my next comment was, where the hell's Rousseau? And it's funny, my hot take is that Rousseau gets traded this year.
No shot.
Oh,
Bro.
That's as hot as the take gets. Because they just re-signed him.
I have 2 hot takes, and I'll get to the second one in a second. But that one, I know they just re-signed him. But they also brought in Huck Tua, and he comes back this week. So from his suspension, and Ogunjobi.
He's not Rousseau though.
No, but Bosa's having a decent year. I mean, he is terrible with outside coverage, getting blown inside, taking up fakes left and right, the fake handoff play actions. He bites hard on those. But outside of that, I mean, he's been pretty decent. And I know he's on a short contract, but
I think he's got like 4 sacks.
I think Rousseau is going to be maybe in the off season, but I don't think he'll be a Bill next year.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
My other hot take is that the Giants will finish second in the division. I did call Jackson Dart week 4. They came out and they beat the Chargers, and I think they will end up picking second place in that division.
Because Daniels is out?
No, I think because I think they're going to go on a run. Even with Neighbors out, I think that'll help Dart with not being able to having to force the ball to him, feed him the ball. I think they're going to end up having a decent season.
Well,
Scadaboo taking over.
I did ask for hot takes, and Mitchell, you came through.
Yeah.
Put it
on TikTok, baby.
Some far-fetched takes.
Listen, Washington is in a lull. I mean, I didn't think that what's his face was going to have a good season this year, anyways, in a sophomore slump.
Daniels?
And I mean, the Cowboys are the Cowboys.
Which they scored 40 against Green Bay's supposedly really good defense.
Well, and that's a hype game.
Yeah.
But their Green Bay's defense also hasn't been great either. I mean, Micah Parsons didn't have a big game there either. So I don't know. I just think
CeeDee Lamb's out it's out 3 or 4 weeks, I think, with a high ankle.
So George Pickens will see some nice.
Bosa only had 2 sacks. I thought he had more than that.
Nope.
He had 2 forced fumbles against the Jets. I thought he had a sack
pressures.
in Miami. I guess he didn't, though.
No.
Yeah. And he's got quite a few hits. But there's that. So we all set our predictions for the game now. Goose, did you have what was your idea for how this game's going to finish up with Bills Pats on Sunday night?
I think the Bills will hit the 30 mark again. I think it'll kind of be that low 30s again, like kind of similar. I think the game will actually. I think the score is going to be pretty similar to the last one, like Bills Saints. I think the Pats score a little bit more points, but I think it'll be like 31, 23 or something like that. Obviously.
Yeah,
I think Drake
line
May has a good
7.5,
day,
8.5.
but
Yeah, I agree with you. I think our defense is too porous for May not to have a good game.
Yeah. All right. Let's swing it over now. Let's see here. You'll notice I have a crown next to my name here for winning last season's pick'ems. Which is earned it, crushed it.
He is the editor, so.
Well, who else is gonna do it? You know what I mean? So let's do our pick'ems for this week. We all said the Bills already, but all right. So Thursday night football. Again, these are just straight up money lines. We have the Niners at the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
The Rams.
Rams.
This is gonna be interesting with Goose being 6 seconds behind everybody.
Perfect. It's like if you ever had the radio on and you're watching the Bills game, you hear the play 30 seconds before it actually happens on the TV.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say the name of the game, and then I'll talk for a few seconds, and then Goose, just as soon as you hear the name of the game, you give your pick 'em.
Why don't you let Goose pull up the games and then he announces them and we can go with Goose.
Yeah. Why don't you do that, Goose? Why don't you pull up the schedule for this week and you can ask the games and then we will answer, because by the time we hear them, we'll already be good. Just give it like 5 seconds after you ask the name. We'll try to fit it on the window.
Tell Andy to get off her tablet. God knows
all right.
what she's watching.
Did you get my pick with the Rams?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to edit all this.
I'm really behind.
Yeah.
You're 7 Mississippis behind.
Giants and Saints.
Giants.
Giants.
I will also take the Giants.
It's so bad. How about you just keep talking, Goose, and we'll answer as you go.
Yeah, Goose, you ask the question, then
Vikings,
count to
Browns.
5, and then ask the next one. I'm going to go Cleveland.
Sorry, what was it?
Vikings, Browns.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Starting with Dylan Gabriel's first game, huh?
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel starts off with a win.
Oh, God. I got tears.
Texans, Ravens.
Texans.
Texans, yeah.
Yep. Broncos, Eagles.
Eagles.
Broncos. Cowboys, Jets.
Cowboys.
Jets. Colts, Raiders.
Colts.
Colts. This is my hot take, by the way.
Yes,
You can't do that right now.
You got to do it. I think Daniel Jones is legit. I think he's going to end up taking him to the conference championship against the Bills.
Whoa.
Conference championship. Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
If this didn't have all
Daniel
this delay
Jones
in
is,
it,
and then because of it, you're going to see Brian Daboll get fired.
No, from what I hear, their owners got really bad, and all prayers to him. He's got cancer.
cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're already talking about keeping their staff intact for the season and going into next season because of him not being involved. But
Dolphins, Panthers.
But no, I mean that's definitely a hot take. I'm gonna go Panthers.
Who's the Panthers and who?
Dolphins. I'm going to go Carolina too.
I'm going to say Dolphins.
Panthers. Yep. Bucks, Seahawks. Bucks.
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 I'm taking the Seahawks at home. Sam Darnold.
Titans, Cardinals.
Cards
Cardinal.
on their third and fourth string running backs.
Cardinals.
I just picked up Benson.
Cardinals.
He got
Did anybody else see Cam Ward's comments? Professor?
no.
You call him ass?
Oh, you didn't see that? That's hilarious. BS. Commanders, Chargers. That's what he said. You see it?
Chargers.
Chargers on a
Chargers.
bounce back game. Oh my god.
Lions, Bengals.
Lions. Adam's face is so red.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Is Goose's video grainy for anybody else?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Good on this side. Like, I'm looking at it.
Good. Well, that'll upload good for you.
Got
That's
that
fine.
T-Mobile connection.
Lions, Bengals.
Lions.
Lions.
Lions. We got
Lions.
three Lions.
Oh.
Chiefs, Jags.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Nah. Oh, we already said the Bills.
That's the Monday night game, right?
Oh yeah, Packers and Bears are out this week.
Yeah. I say bye week started. So,
Yep.
Okay. Well, now that that's
They
that
got through that
travesty has been completed. We can't. I don't even know if we'll be able to put Alex's hot take into a TikTok, given the other circumstances.
You can put his hot take in and then just all of our laughter right after
Yeah.
it. Not even having to do with anything else. Just
Yeah. Jesus.
uh,
So yeah, that's where we stand on that.
Oh.
That's crazy. Goose, did you have a hot take?
I did.
Go for it, buddy.
and
The Eagles will have a collapse similar to their 2023 season.
So does that mean lose the division, or does that mean just take a shit in the playoffs?
They will have a collapse similar to their 2023 season, meaning that they will go on a long streak of losing games at the end of the year. So yes, they will
Gotcha.
not finish first in the division.
Right. Okay. I don't remember what they did in 23. I knew they didn't win it, obviously.
They started 10-1
so-
and then lost the rest of the games.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Okay. Well, let's. Well, I guess this really won't work. What I want to do, so that we'll move on from that. Because we'll be in another situation where we're going around the horn's not exactly going to be the best idea at the moment. Let's kind of cover real quick, kind of what's been going on. Let's kind of cover real quick what's been going on over the last few weeks outside of the Bills themselves. So before the pod, they were talking about a little bit while I was doing my audio stuff. Mitch and I's family went down to Disney, so we did that with all the kids and the larger family, which was a lot of fun. We did Animal Kingdom on a Monday and then Epcot on a Wednesday together, and the kids were like tied to their hips. You know, my son and his son,
inseparable.
Yeah, conjoined, and then my daughter Ariana and his daughter.
No, we lost Goose.
Oh, there we go. Goose is
Oh,
back.
hey, I can actually see.
He's a lot clearer now too.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
Let's see. Count it. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7. Oh boy.
Bueller.
Yep.
It's worse.
It's worse. Tell Andy to stop uploading the OnlyFans right now. This is not the time.
Feed Finder.
He might be gone.
He's frozen.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah, cut this part.
Whoa.
Oh, we got a fifth
What's
person
happening?
joining in. Goose 2.0. There he is. You're still on the other video, on the other screen there.
Oh boy. We are in shambles. Oh my god. Oh, his old one went away.
Down to 4.
Thank God.
Oh, long edit.
Am I
Long
at least,
edit.
like talking? You guys can actually hear me?
Your very audio is very blotchy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh man.
Are you Goose? I'm going to say now, and then I'm going to start counting. I want you to say yes when you hear me say now. Okay, ready? Now.
Yes.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay,
All right, so it's better.
that's way better.
Okay.
It's literally half the time or better. Sick. So make a edit here.
It only took 45 minutes.
To get Andy off the uploads.
Nice
So,
frozen,
anyways, so we did Disney. We were down there. Felicia and I and the kids did the beach for a few days, and then we did Disney with Mitch. And then on the last 2 days, my brother Ryan came down as well, which was really cool. What's been going on in your world, Alex? Last few weeks, anything good?
No, not much. Took the boys to the Saints game, which was kind of fun. You know, last time in the stadium for both of them, so it was kind of fun, little trip. But no,
Well,
nothing
you've been there.
too.
What? This is your second or third game this year?
For me?
Yeah.
Jen went to the Miami one, so it's just my second time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But,
they have 3 seats.
Yeah, we have 3. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't know you had seasons.
Yeah. So it was fun taking both the boys. Kind of low memory. They got to see their first person jump through a table right next to us while we were tailgating. So they were excited about that.
Nice.
And the guy got up on top of the car and told his girlfriend to hold his teeth first and took him out and then threw him to her.
I didn't realize
and
Jordan
then-
Parks was at this game. That's crazy.
And then screamed for a crowd to come around. So the boys were very excited to see that happen.
Gotta put some hair on their nugs. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yep.
Good for them.
But yeah, nothing crazy. Just a lot of driving to different sports and stuff, but nothing fun.
Gotcha. Anything for you, Goose?
Other than being 4 seconds delayed right now, no, not really. Brody's 3 months right now, which is crazy. So,
Yeah.
But no, otherwise, nothing really.
Gotcha. Mitchell, besides Disney, anything amazing in your life?
No, not really. Vince had his last game of t-ball tonight. So that was cool. He wants to do golf next year, so
Nice.
I'm gonna try to get him into that. Yeah, I think he's giving up on soccer. So
He's giving up on it?
yeah, no, he's like, I'd rather not. So he just said he wants to play.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather
Vince, would
I'd
you like
rather
to try
not.
calamari?
I
I'd
want to
rather.
play football. I want to play football. I said, well, unfortunately, football's already started. And you're not old enough yet. So he says, how about golf? I said, well, we can go to the driving range. And
Well, I mean, his
5
size
years
too.
old.
You can throw a net in the garage. He doesn't need all the space to swing.
Yeah.
So
And I got clubs for him that I bought at a garage sale. Some old Callaways, Diablos.
there's a couple apps you can use on your phone too, like with the camera that'll do like a shot tracer and just a distance.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
I was just gonna buy a stand for my phone. And
Yeah.
So yeah, outside of that, M's gymnastics, and we're gonna go apple picking next weekend.
Yeah.
So
Apple picking.
Sure
That's
are.
the best
Yeah,
thing
it's-
ever.
that's another family
That's a
trip.
big family event. That's 20
Yeah.
people.
It's a cool place though.
Yeah.
I beat Adam and tug of war last year.
You did.
You and Jordan together.
And you and Ryan beat me and Jordan. And this
Yeah.
year you certainly will win.
And Ryan only had one hand. So
Yeah. But I had Jordan, which is essentially one hand.
I mean, he weighs almost just as much as I do. So
Yeah, He can't hold on to the rope. He can't hold his own body weight, let alone pull yours. So,
it's a cool place. They got like a corn pit, like corn kernel pit, a bunch of playgrounds, zip lines, corn maze,
the
apple
blob
picking.
bounce thing.
They got a bar.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's actually a cool spot. It's like, I want to say it's like $28 for an adult to get in with the apple picking as well. But it's we were there for like 4 or 5 hours last time, and the kids weren't bored.
Yeah, it didn't
Which-
seem like 4 or 5 hours, so it was a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah,
It's in Rochester.
All right.
So
Yeah.
because we try to go halfway for Mitch because he's always in town. He always has to come all the way out for stuff. So
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
And
Not a
one time-
sponsor. We'll get him on there
For 2 years, I've
if we actually.
I forced them to come out here one time a year outside of the kids' birthdays, and all of a sudden it gets switched to Rochester. They don't want to drive 2.5 hours.
You
It
chose
is
to
what it
pick.
is.
You chose to move over there when
No,
no one told
mom,
you to go to
mom. Oh well, yeah, that's true. And then we're going golfing on Wednesday next week.
Yeah, say we have. I haven't swung since our
Senior
tournament,
Kinney
but
Cup.
we have a golf the Kinney Champions Cup, which, if you're familiar with golf, the Champions Tour is essentially the old Senior Tour. So it's Mitch and Uncle John versus me and Uncle Joe, and they beat us up pretty bad last year. It wasn't. I think we lost by 4 holes or 5 holes.
Yeah, we
It
were
wasn't very good.
done on 13 or 14. We finished it.
Yeah, Uncle Joe is supposed to be better than me, and over the last few years, just a real steady decline. Like he got new clubs this year, which is great because he hits the ball far, but he doesn't know how far he's going to hit it. So that's not the best for golf.
And he's not as accurate with his new clubs either.
Mm-mm.
And
So we're going to
honestly,
lose again this year.
I'm not either, and I think I have to change my shafts. But
Uncle John,
different story.
my Uncle John is like the kind of guy that hits it. If Mitchell will drive it 300 yards legitimately, Uncle John will hit it like 180, but he'll hit it dead in the center of the fairway every single time. And then he makes his money inside of like 120. So between the two of them, it's like the perfect matchup. Me and Joe, I don't know where the ball's going off the tee half the time. I've gotten a lot better with irons and stuff, but so we're probably going to get smoked, and I'm going to have to pay $30 to buy Mitchell another fucking polo. But
Yeah, I chose Masters colors last year. So
Yeah. This
maybe
year,
I'll wear it next Wednesday on our podcast Wednesday night.
but I can get him in the Kinney Cup, which is me and Jordan versus him and Ryan.
The only reason you guys won is that we played on a simulator instead of
We won in real life.
No, I don't remember that. We tied. You didn't win,
Well, we didn't lose.
and I held the crown, so we kept the shirts.
You rolled the Burger King crown.
Yeah, dude, I was up last time we played that Kinney Cup. I was up 4 points going into
4
the
holes,
fifth hole.
yeah.
4 holes going into the 5th hole, and all I needed to do was win the 5th hole, and I would have won. I collapsed.
Yeah, we're talking
collapsed.
collapses. Alex, he lost that. Mitchell by himself was 2 under through 4. So 2 birdies out of the first 4 holes. And then I think he got a 9 on the 5th.
I put 2 in the
Between him and
water.
Ryan, the best score was a
Yeah.
9.
I put 2 in the water. So there's 4
And then-
strokes right there.
Me and Jordan played pretty
Self-destruct.
well. I think we played like 1 over or even par through the next like 3 holes. So it came 4-4. And then Mitch and Ryan both missed like an 8-footer. And I hit like a 6-footer to tie it. So we ended up tying. We have that last hole. And then we beat him in the sim. Because at that point it was also with Mitchell living out of town, it's difficult to get together just to golf 9 holes. So
Yeah, that was only 9 because neither Jordan or Ryan are decent
they
golfers.
can't golf 18. They suck. So we did not assign movies in the pod last time. Did we?
The first episode we did, but we haven't talked about them or done anything since. So I don't think I even rewatched them either.
All right. Let's respin that wheel. Who gave out the movies that day? Was it Goose?
I think it was you.
No,
I can't
it wasn't.
remember.
I think it was me.
Alex.
Okay. What were they, Alex? Do you remember?
I picked Gladiator.
One was old.
What I picked.
Oh, the new Gladiator, right?
The new Gladiator.
Yeah, that's right. All right, let's all do that because I'll be completely honest with you, I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
Love
me
you
neither.
though.
And I've wanted to watch it. I think it's free on Prime right now. So
Yeah. Okay. So new Gladiator for next time. Let's see. I really don't have much else, to be completely honest with you. This game's Sunday night. I hate the late night games because I sit around all day, and the 4:00 games always suck. And then I'm just waiting from 7:30 to 8:30 for the game to start. And if it's tight, which this one will be, I think, I'm sitting up at 11:30, can't go to sleep. So
yeah, I thought about a buddy of mine said he had tickets, $140 for 4 tickets in the 138 section, 5 rows up. So I may or may not pull the trigger and see if some people want to go, but we'll see. It's also driving home and not getting home until 2 a.m. after.
you have to stay over here somewhere, Mitch.
I couldn't because I have to be at work on Monday. So
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you're in the stadium till midnight.
Yeah.
I mean, last home game at our Sunday night football game, I didn't even go to bed until 1:00 in the morning because I couldn't sleep anyway. That was the Ravens game.
Yeah, but that being said, you leave the stadium, then you still got an hour and 50-minute drive to your house.
It's 2 hours and 15 minutes from Orchard Park. Yeah,
To the stadium? Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was for the red, white, and blue game.
Well, that sucks to suck. But what I will say is if you've made it this far, you're a saint.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You win absolutely nothing.
I keep talking about I'm going to share this, share it out on Facebook and try to get some more views. I don't know that this is the episode to do it.
I think it is.
It's funny,
It's definitely funny.
but the production value is definitely not necessarily there. So,
Yeah, enough said.
So anyways, we appreciate you if you're here. Thanks so much. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Wait for Goose. Nah.